Howdy do. Good evening, everyone. Hope everyone is doing good. Bit of a confusion, a bit of a mess up over the software again. I am so fucking sick of this platform I'm using. I set everything up 2 hours ago, about to go live, and the fucking show ain't even there. Bit like the team most of the fucking game today. So I had to reset the whole show up again, waste 20 minutes. So apologies from Jazz at West Ham Irons channel, pissing about with his software, bit like the team for much of the game today. So that's why I had to delete the fucking original show, set it up again, and then had to drop my daughter off to work as well. I'm trying to do 2 million things at once. Nearly finished fitting the laminated wood in the other fucking room. Nearly done now. Virtually just got the trim to do now. And we'll talk about the game. We'll talk about the game. Get your questions in the chat. Let me know how you feel. Fucking, I've got a lot to say again today, mate. Steve's in there. Steve's got nothing to do as usual. Always online every single minute. Chatting up the birds. Different bird every couple of weeks. Steve's on there. Steve, are you online when you're going for a shit as well, or not? Or what do you think? The man's always online. Literally. What phone have you got? Let me know. They should sponsor you. Your batteries must need charging all the time, your phone. A bit like the team tonight, mate. Let me know. Steve's in the house. Steve's in the house. Steve's been waiting since 6 in the morning. Steve's there, mate. Steve's there. Loyal Steve. West Ham United won. Olympiacos nil. One of the greatest nights in West Ham's history. It matched the night at Eintracht Frankfurt 1976. You will be kidding yourselves. You will be regretting you weren't there tonight. What a game. What an atmosphere. One of the best games I've ever seen in my life. Best strikers up front. One-touch football. I was off my seat. I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to eat my tea. I was wonderful. Absolutely brilliant, mate. Absolutely brilliant game, wasn't it? Let me know in the chat if this was your best game you've ever seen, West Ham at home in London Stadium. Sellout crowd. It was rocking. The team were rocking. The manager was rocking. First half, one-touch football. What a striker we got up front. He missed the invisible striker up front. It's like driving a Ferrari Porsche with fucking one tyre missing. How can he drive a car with one tyre missing? How can he play football without fucking anyone up front? You can stick a winger up there, ruined Bowen for the first half. Agard was fucking shit as ever. 3 headers that fucking man missed that Ward-Prowse put on his head, right? There's so much fucking wrong with the team. And what's the headlines going to be tonight? West Ham United 1-0. Fucking top of the group. Wow. We fucking know the issues out there, mate. Listen, I'm going to the Forest game. Thank God I don't fucking go every week, mate. That was bullshit. Yeah. 1-0. Yeah. There was just fucking no entertainment, mate. No entertainment. And they fucking scored when I went in the car for a minute, didn't they? Every time I leave the room, there's a fucking goal, mate. No, it doesn't, Steve. It doesn't, mate. It doesn't. It's a load of shit, mate. It's a load of shit. Fucking Benrahma first half. Load of shit, mate. Cross after cross. Fucking went missing. 2-3 minutes, he should have put Paqueta through. Fucking takes a shit shot, and then for 3 minutes he does another shit pass. No support for Kudos. I don't even know who's fucking up front. They reckon it was Bowen, and he was struggling. Then he went back to the wing. Then Kudos went up front. Paqueta was kind of in and out, largely trying to make things happen. Frustrating night for him, largely as well. I don't know, mate. Fucking hell. The defence, again, they don't really get tested in these games. I told you, I don't fucking want to look at the defence in these games. But I know that Ward-Prowse put it on Agard's head 3 times in the first half, and it fucking went nowhere, mate. And then a couple of times when the Olympiacos did come up front, they could have scored. Again, there's no one stopping the ball. So there's lots of issues there for me. We can't defend. You get a decent team out there coming at us, we can't defend. And we got no one up front. I don't care what anyone says. We fucking got no one up front. It's like driving a fucking car with 3 wheels, 3 tyres, or fucking, whatever you want to call it. It's a load of bullshit, mate. It's a load of bullshit. I don't give a fuck with one. Listen, when it's going to be a proper Premiership game, we're going to come unstuck, I'm telling you. The defence is shit. Fucking got no one up front. Half the team's some good players in there. There's nothing much on the bench. It's fucking bullshit, mate. Absolute bullshit, mate. Seriously. I mean, 28th minute. Even the referee was bullshit. He booked a couple of us for no reason. Alvarez, what a tackle from Alvarez in the first half. Won the ball cleanly. The player fell over him and he got booked. What's gone wrong with the game today? What has gone wrong with the game? Kudos got a yellow again, a bit of off the ball, so he's a lucky little boy, really. Second half, 70, 71 minutes, whatever. I can't remember. There's still no substitution still being made till late in the game. It's the same fucking shit, mate. Same shit. Nearly sellout crowd. It's a fucking joke, mate. Seriously, absolute crap, mate. Ultra's in the house. Ultra, how you doing, my man? I wouldn't say it's 10. No. There wasn't 10 men behind the ball because Olympiacos playing away from home, they kind of more or less were trying to keep their shape, get a point if they can, because they beat us at their ground. It's just what we offer. If Olympiacos made 3 attacks in the game, we're not going to stop it. They're still going to have a shot at goal or do well, right? Which was shown in 2-3 examples. We just got no one up front. You can't play football with no striker. I think I've just had enough of it. You're gonna mess up Kudus' game. You're gonna mess up Bowen's game. And then, like I said, you're number 10. Then what the hell are you trying to do? It's all a bit of a fucking, I don't know, mate. I mean, Alvarez was good. Ward-Prowse was kind of okay. He set up the goal, so Ward-Prowse was kind of more than okay, more than better than before. But I don't really see these games seriously being tested. But you can still see when we come up in the league game, you're gonna see it there. Defense is gonna be in trouble. Mavropanos, yeah, I saw better things from him. Quite good in the air. Headed it all the way. I didn't see anything from set pieces from Mavropanos, so not sure about that. But yeah, still a lot of things. Emerson was doing all right. So it's a bit of a mishmash for me. It's about, I don't know. We were always, well, I'm hoping we're always going to not lose this game. So we're going to draw at worst, and we won 1-0. What do I think of the whole performance, the players? If we look at it overall, 7 out of 10, 6.5, 7 out of 10 at a stretch. But more than that, it's just the entertainment, and it's just pissing about with it, flicking it about left, right, and centre. And when it comes down to the business end of things, this Benrahma doesn't really fucking impress me, mate. With his final decisions, the crosses, the passes, he passes when he shouldn't, he shoots when he shouldn't. Not for me, mate. Defense, yeah, I want to keep an eye on the centre half pairing. Zuma, I don't know what's up with him, if it's a knee or not. I don't know what's going on with it. Antonio was on the kind of substitute, wasn't he, really? So see what happens with him, mate. TK, how you doing, matey? Can someone tell TK, did we buy Alvarez to be... What it is, TK, when you looked at the lineup, right, again, we don't fucking know anything. Some of the apps are saying 4-4-2. What I'm thinking is 4-2-3-1, like you said. Is it Bowen up front by himself? Then you got Kudos on the wing. Paqueta in the middle, is he number 10, which I think is a good position for him. The issue is Benrahma on the left wing. In terms of caliber, skill and that kind of thing, he's not really up there for me, right? That's the first problem. And I'd rather not have Bowen up front. That's the second problem. Kudos, we're still messing about with him. Is he good on the wing? Is he good up front? We don't know yet, truly. Paqueta number 10, I could live with that for now. But I don't want to see Ward-Prowse next to Alvarez and that's both CDMs together. That's my issue at the moment. I'd rather see Ward-Prowse perhaps swapping with Paqueta and see how that goes. Or we kind of... Well, Souček wasn't playing. I don't like him. So I always look at the game harshly. Always very harsh. Always very kind of looking for improvements in every angle. That's my habit, right? So I think we need a striker up front. Bowen stays where he's on the right. And then should we try Kudos in that number 10? Should we make Kudos the number 10 in the middle? And Paqueta at the back with Alvarez as a CDM? You can't put Paqueta on the left wing. That ain't going to work. So it looks like we need a new left winger. Unless Antonio can play there for a few months. I don't know. So there's a few issues there. At the back, I'm still not happy with the centre-half pairing. Doesn't give me any confidence. I can't come out today and say, that was brilliant. They've turned it around. They're going to be good. So when we play Tottenham and all them lot, I'm not going to be that confident. Emerson, like I said, Kufal, they give it all. But as an ambitious club, you always want to improve on them too. In terms of someone young, more tenacity, more stamina, that kind of thing, really. So those are the things I'm kind of thinking about. Let me know in the chat. Alexander, yeah, fucking bullshit, mate. Not so much sideways. Yeah, a little bit sideways. It's just that when it's when it's going forward, it's coming back out again because you haven't got a striker. You haven't got that focal point. And I'm sick of, I love Carlton Cole, but he never says anything bad or original. He's just like, yeah, I'm hoping this will happen. It's just too nice to be pundit, I think, Carlton Cole. I love him. Lots of jokes and giggles. But you got to analyse the game more critically. Fucking say if there's shit. Say what... he's buddies with all of them, isn't he? So maybe that's what it is. I don't know. But you got to be a bit more critical. Just say what you think, you know? You're just too nice about a lot of things. Fucking, I'm in a bad mood, aren't I, today? Fucking, we're not going to be loud there, are we? Like the old days, mate. Chadwell Heath, mate. Absolute joke. It's the same fucking shit, innit, mate? Same fucking shit all the time. Mabouma, it's a fucking joke now. It's a fucking joke, Mabouma. That is really embarrassing for the kid now. Seriously, if he can't come in for a game like now and give him 10, 15 minutes, like Martin Allen said on West Ham Way, fucking really good podcast, fucking give the kid a run. Give him 10, 15 minutes when we played Olympiacos or one of these Europa games. Come on, mate. This is ridiculous. First of all, you've got to play the people in their right positions. That's the most important thing. Don't take the piss out of Bowen. He can help him there now and again, but don't ruin his game, mate. You know, the kid will play anywhere. If you play fucking left back, Bowen will. Doesn't mean you take the piss with him. It's the fucking kid in the family that always gets told, can you go and get my fucking bread? Because the younger ones are in bed till 1 in the afternoon. I fucking know how that feels. Yeah, I mean, that 3 chances ultra. And that's the thing. When the team attack us, A, we don't tackle to stop it going anywhere near the box. And B, we've got 4, 5, 6 people in the box, but they will not stop the cross and they'll not stop the shot on goal, mate. So what the fuck is defending about? And then you got Agard standing up, putting his hands behind his, like all that little shit, like done on a handball. Same fucking bollocks, mate. Melissa, hope you're doing good. You're absolutely right. There's a lot of issues with that team. And when you've got 60, even 60% issues or 40% issues, between 40 to 60% issues with your team, in terms of people not playing in the right positions, having got the right people in those positions, some people that are playing in their position are not up to the caliber, like Ben Rama. Ben Rama's more or less is playing in his position, but he ain't up to it in terms of skill. We're going to finish about 10th, aren't we? 11th, what are we 11th, 12th, 14th last season? Heading, I don't fucking know, mate. And then Brentford fucking played us off the park, mate. Absolutely joke. I'm not well hammer time. I'm fucking sick of it, mate. Why didn't Mabouma get a chance up front? I want to see the kid before he goes into the twilight horizon, whatever. I want to see him at least 3, 4, 5 times as a sub. It's just fucking mad what's going on. He's not going to sign a contract. We're getting a reputation for not giving the kids a chance. I'm not saying he's gonna make it and play for AC Milan, but I want the academy to get a fair run. I want them to get some games under their belt. Either it's Carabao Cup, or maybe when we're kind of doing okay and you got 15 minutes left. Today was a prime example. He could have easily played Mabouma. And he would have been confident at home in front of the sellout crowd backing him, and he's got Kudus, Bowen, Paqueta behind him. You're going to get lots of ball, lots of setup, make those runs. I fucking don't know. It's such a waste. Such a bloody waste, seriously. I went to drop my daughter off, and as soon as I got in the car, we scored. And I heard it was some VAR thing going on. No. Yeah, I am at her. How you doing? I don't know. It is very good to win. I know it's very good to win, but it's just that a league form is up and down. We had a crappy season in the league last season. We're kind of doing about the same. And what it is, have a look at the last 2-3 windows. We spent a lot of money, but I want to get more. I mean, look at people like Cornet. Cost a lot of money. Can't get anywhere near the game. Look at Kera. We know he ain't good enough. And he ain't even good enough for games like now. It's a complete waste there. Worried about Agard's form. Mavropoulos, we don't know quite yet. If he's going to be that player that is a regular, he can be there. Because I don't know what's going on with Zuma. You got issues with Benrahma. I don't know. He might be better off somewhere else. Antonio's poor form. There's so many things. After all, I know we always bring 3-4 players in, but we just always need so much changing around the club. Always changing. Yeah, absolute fucking shit, mate. Hope you're doing good, mate. It is. I mean, listen, like I said, I used to go to every single game, and it's fucking nights like this. And it is bad, because you never know when we might not get European football again. So I should have fucking gone, but I watch it and I think, thank fuck. I'm going to the Forest game. Yeah. It's mad, isn't it, mate? absolutely right. Let's say 4-2-3-1 as an example. So Alvarez is one of the two, and then play Paqueta in there, and then he's still got more of a license to go forward a bit, isn't it? Because I think Alvarez, even by himself, would I think he's fine as a sweeper in front of the back four. I mean, this new thing where like 2 CDMs, it's a bit overkill, isn't it, mate? Because in the old days, 4-4-2, you never had 2 CDMs in the middle. You had 1 CDM, like you're saying, a proper CDM. But the other one used to be half and half, like Ian Bishop, John Monker, or someone like that, who could also play the ball. So I think Paqueta could fit that role. He can play it left, play it right, go forward, set up a few, give him the ball. So as soon as the back four got the ball, give it to Paqueta. So Alvarez, Paqueta in the holding two, a striker up front, and then the 3 behind would be a mixture of Ward-Prowse, just for now, number 10 in the middle. Ward-Prowse or Kudos or kind of Bowen. Mixture of those 3. Ward-Prowse, I don't know yet. We still might need a proper number 10. And I think Ward-Prowse would probably rotate on the bench. Again, it's a 30 million. It's going to be 30 this month, everyone. So again, a few things that we could have done better, isn't it? Easy saying it now. Maddison behind the striker. Bowen and Kudos either side of Maddison. Paqueta, Alvarez in the back. That would be good, wouldn't it? And Ward-Prowse on the bench. Souček, fuck off. Benrahma, fuck off. Couple of the others. We're getting there, aren't we? You're getting Jazz's drift, aren't you? I tell you what, it's too late now, Ultra, innit? Talk about killing a man's confidence. What is he going to get out of him anyway? I mean, Benrahma was treated pretty bad at the beginning as well. Just bring the camera down a bit. There we go. So, yeah, you're absolutely right, mate. It's a little too late now. What's he going to do in a few minutes here and there? Danny Ings, that's another money wasted. We did that show last week, didn't we, mate? The amount of transfers that we have fucked up and money gone down the drain. Moisey can't say nothing to the technical director going forward. You can't play without a striker, Thomas. You can't drive a car with 3 tyres, 3 wheels. You can't. It's a huge thing, my man. Huge thing. We're not that clever that we're going to play with a false number 9 or anything like that. We're not that fucking good yet. Yeah, you can't. You can't, mate. You can't. I mean, listen, I don't, you might think I don't enjoy having a run. I do not enjoy it. But you get to a stage where things just piss you off. And I'm clearing my thoughts. I want Moisey gone. I want a fresh fucking manager in. Go and grab whoever you want. Grab bloody that guy in Germany, Leverkusen, Alonso, whatever his name. Just grab someone who can play good football. Give him some money. And let's just play good football. Striker who's a striker, winger who's a winger, CDM who's a CDM. And it's a simple, I know it's not really that simple game, but that's a good start, isn't it? You got 2-3 formations. You got a squad that you're fully using. Not like 9 people who fucking, you don't even know where they are. Like Cornet probably goes in for full English, goes into the bookies, plays a few bets, and he just goes home. You can't do that. You got to respect. And again, I go back to the director and the board. You got to respect the club's money. Apparently, Moyes respects the club's money and uses like his own. That's a load of bullshit. You cannot hardly touch 8-9 people in the squad, and then your front 11, you got issues. You got issues with your starting 11, and then the 10-9 who can't get in, you fucking treat them like shit. Mabuma, Cornet, all those lot, Kara, can't even get in. And you got to quickly make your mind up. If you're not going to use them, then you got to just rotate. Don't know what's going on out there. Someone trying to get in. Hang on, let me just check what's going on. Hang on. Let me check my phone. What's going on over there? Hang on, bloody, I don't know if someone's trying to bloody get in with the keys or something, but you're absolutely right, my man. No, I don't know. It's all right. I don't know what's going on out there. Flipping hell, mate. Every time I'm by myself at home, something's going on. Hammer time, hammer time. Yeah, mate, they need a bit more than that, mate. Need a bit more than that, mate. Yeah. The only thing is, Antonio, you got away with my anger. You got away with it, my man. Hiding in the back with your scarf and your hat on. Yeah, it's getting there, isn't it? Again, like I always admit when I'm wrong. When he came in, he did well. I was like a kid. I loved it. Got really excited. But when you really look back on it now, and again, we're not football people, are we, Ultra? We're not football managers earning millions and millions a week. We don't see a lot of the things on the ground. We don't know what the scouts say to you with the reports if we fucking got any. But looking back now, my man, again, it's the board's 30 million spent on a 30-year-old. He's going to be 30 this month. It doesn't look good, does it, mate? I mean, if you kept the 30 million or you spent it wisely, yeah, mate, at best, if you're again, I'm looking for the best West Ham can always do right to the end, and I'm thinking Ward-Prowse doesn't get in there. If you get that proper number 10 in, you get a proper left winger in, or push Kudos there, actually. I don't know. We still got to work it out, haven't we? I don't know. I think Kudos can play in the middle, perhaps. I don't know. There's a couple of things we need to work out. Either we're going to need a left winger where Benrahma is in time, or we're going to need a number 10 if Kudus is going to go to the wing. Or if Kudus is going to make it as a number 10, then we need a left winger. Bowen, we always know, is a concrete right winger. No problem there. And then striker we need, as you know. So there's a few things we can play around with, isn't it? Apache's in the house. Hayden Mullins and I love the Alan Pardew. I loved Alan Pardew's team. That man took over a team that went down. All the superstars left the sinking ship. Look how much he changed, how quickly. Rio Coco found him a young captain from Wimbledon, Zamora from Spurs reserves, Effington from Spurs reserves, Ginger Collins Gabidon from Cardiff, bloody hell, was it Benyoun the year after that, Dean Ashton the year after that, Carlton Cole the year. That is signings, isn't it, mate? Signings. Konchesky, all these people, every single player worked. We played good football. Even Robert Green came in as England's number 1. Oh my God. See, I wasn't complaining then. I love the football. I love the effort. Everyone is playing in their best position. Everyone's playing really good football, one-touch football. You can go and watch the videos. See, we can do it. We can do it. We got to get rid of Moisey, Ultra. We got to get rid of Moisey, otherwise it's gonna this. I think he's gonna clash with Tim, and that's good. The biggest reason for Moyes going earlier than the end of the season, because I think he's gonna go before the season now. That's what I'm thinking now, and it's gonna be because of Tim. He's gonna fall out with Tim over this window's gonna open. Shit's gonna hit the fan because 2-3 we ain't gonna sign anyone. Then we're going to get worked out, and then it's going to be because he doesn't like anything Tim wants, and la 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 la. I think something's like, and the form ain't that good in the league. Trust me. Barney, Roddy, Bubba, how you doing, mate? We do have the foundation, because it's just a shame that we have spent a lot of money, TK, but a lot of we got nothing in return. You know, I mean, when you add up when I added up the other day with Danny Ings, Agard, Cornet, Kera, you know, it's a lot of money. That's like 120, 130, 140 million. Ward-Prowse, 30 million for 30-year-old. I don't know, mate. I don't know. He's a good lad. Listen, always keep him to the squad. Yeah, he offers more, you know, but don't know how much money we're going to have in January, because we don't fucking make any revenue, do we, mate? That's the problem. And financial fair play is always going to be on our arse, because it took us 15 years to produce someone like Rice. I don't know when the next guy at Academy is going to come out, mate. Yeah, he's not leaving. He's quite clever. He's happy there. He's got a comfortable job, non-pressure job. He's gonna stick in there, mate. He's gonna stick in there. A lot of things they could have done, mate. Bang on, mate. Bang on, mate. No. JWP's one of them. No. What I said was, listen, it's a Europa game at home to Olympiacos. Ward-Prowse was fine today, no problem. But I'm just thinking of a really, really strict team for the league where I think the 2 CDMs have to be Alvarez and Paqueta. Because then I'm thinking striker up front, and then you've got a mixture of Bowen, Kudos, new winger perhaps, I think. Something like that. So I don't see Ward-Prowse as one of the CDMs. I can see him as a short gap number 10 until we get the number 10 Rani bubble. That's the only thing I'm thinking. Yeah, I don't see him on the wings or anything like that. No, he was fine, mate. Set a goal up, he's fine. But it's today's game, isn't it? Let's see how the league progresses and whether he improves in the league. Let's see how it goes. I think he's stuck up, David. I think he's stuck up in his ideas. He doesn't want to change anything. He thinks he fucking knows it all. Warburton, we hated him, but after his interview, after he left, he goes, "You don't listen to me." So he doesn't listen to anyone. So all the coaches have gone. He doesn't listen to anyone's views, mate. His views are the only ones. Excuse me. Hey, hope you're doing good, mate. It's weird, isn't it? We've won and I'm feeling fucked off. I don't know, something ain't right, is there? It's just, first half was shocking. I don't even think there's a shot on target in the first half. Bowen had a couple of things, just didn't really do much. I don't know, mate. It's just weird, isn't it? Well, they came in without the manager's permission. I think the owner just told him we got these two players for you, and it kind of messed up the whole dressing room, didn't it, Thomas? We had a great season, seconds from winning the FA Cup, mate. Got promoted the year before. Pardew was loving it with his Bobby Moore t-shirts on the touchline. We loved Effrington. We loved Rio Coca. We loved Harewood. We loved Zamora. We loved Anton Ferdinand. All these new young heroes that came in after the expensive shits got us relegated, mate. Yeah, and I think, again, sometimes you sack people too quick. You should just hang on a little bit. I was listening to Julian Dix's interviews, and he thinks him and Bilic got sacked too quick. But I think we were in danger of going down because of the defensive issues under Bilic in the second season, and the move didn't help. That fucking fucked everyone up. They're not originals, mate. They're very good copies from a company that was in the APAC region, and I don't think they're around anymore. They come and go, these type of companies, isn't they? So that's 1983, isn't it? The other one's 1981 Milk Cup, and then those originals signed Cotty McAvenny. Then I got the they got the 1980 fully signed, my man. And I got loads more. I don't know where to hang them up, mate. I got loads. Every game is tough, my man. Every game is tough. That's your bread and butter, mate, and that's where you find out exactly where you stand, isn't it? Exactly where you stand. That is the game to judge. I don't think he's going to play Antonio Souček, Steve. I doubt it, man. I think even he knows Antonio's completely zilch, mate. Nil. Zero, mate. Zero, isn't it? And Souček, I don't think the fans are that fond of him, big time. You never know with Moyes. He's stuck up. He doesn't care. But I'm just thinking that it's going to be pretty similar today, I'm thinking. You never know. We never know. And let's just see how the next 2-3 games carry on. But it all goes back to Moyes' decisions not to bring a striker in. That's why, sometimes you guys say, oh, you got to blame the players sometimes on the fucking pitch. I don't give a fuck. I'll blame Moyes for all of this shit. He's in charge of the transfers. There's 10 players, last 2 seasons we bought, who are doing fuck all for the club. Either they're playing shit or they're not played at all. That's not fucking on. And he's playing without a striker. That's fucking not on. And then we've got 4 or 5 really, really good players. But then how can he do with a really good team? Half a good team. You're going to get half the good results, aren't you? That's why you're fucking mid-table. It's just what we want. I don't think so, mate. I don't think so. Yeah, we just got to, as far as I know, I think Paqueta doesn't want to play on the left of the 3, on the wing. He doesn't like it. So we're going to have to work a plan out, mate, on how we do it. Either Paqueta goes back with Alvarez, like you said, and we put Ward-Prowse forward, isn't it, mate? So a few things to juggle around with there until we find the right thing in the next couple of windows. Yeah, ref was really strict, wasn't it, mate? Really, really strict. Some weird things going on. I did find him a lot, Steve, that when he was dribbling, there's no one to pass to unless he just is so fast no one can keep up with him. There's still a lot of things need ironing out. It's all there. I know that if he played for Liverpool City, he'd be flying out the fucking shelf, right? So with us, it's a bit difficult. So there's a superb player in there. We can see it. And we'll see how it goes with Moyes, mate. Get a striker, maybe one more player. The next window, get a couple of young fullbacks, sort the defence out for. Because we don't know with Agard, is it the capability? Is it the form? Is it the confidence? Is it the training? So we don't know. We don't know, do we? Because when we buy these players, the price tag is 38 million, 35 million, 40 million. They ain't shit then, are they? They come in, Jazz starts fucking getting excited, jumping up and down, saying they're going to be world beaters. You lot join me. We do a little dance in the show, and then it all fucking goes downhill. So I don't know, mate. I ain't got a Scooby. I mean, does anyone know what Skamaka's up to at the moment? I mean, I think Haller obviously had that really serious operation. I don't follow them, so I don't know what they're up to, you know. So, but then something's wrong in recruiting and selecting these players then, aren't they? So even if they are shit after they left us, why do we buy them then? There's still a problem. So I don't know with Agard or one or two of the others, mate. That's the thing, isn't it, TK? All right, Ronnie. All right, matey. All right. Yeah, you are right. Ben Rama had one of those, didn't he, mate? I was trying to slip that one in. He caught me. Yeah, there's loads, mate. Stevie hates Antonio more than me. Yeah, Stevie hates him, mate. Fucking Cat's making such a rack out of this. She's done a shit. And you know when they keep making that noise, don't they? That rustling noise. She wants me to clean it. And I'm how can I tell her I'm in here? And she always goes for shit in the worst times possible. It's like half one at night, midnight, and it's always my duty. Flipping hell, man. Anyway, sorry, going sidetracked with that. Sorry, Steve, forgot your thing there. Yep. Yeah. I reckon there's another 9, 10. Other than that, mate, Kara. You ain't put Kara in there. Kufal, we're not going to get anything for him from the market. He only cost a few bob down Shepherd's Bush Market. So what I'd say with Kufal, just keep him in the squad because he rarely gets injured. He's a good lad. He can play the odd League Cup game, come on the sub. So we like good characters who actually do offer a little bit. So I think he's all right. We're not going to fucking get anything for him anyway. Same with Emerson, good squad player. Really, really done well this season. Keep him going, mate. Let me know in the chat what you guys think of Areola. Like, I don't know. There's a few people a bit worried now, aren't they? I don't know. That he doesn't communicate well with the defence. So our defence is very quiet, if you've noticed. Zuma, Areola, Agard. They're not that strong. Tony Adams, Alvin Martin pointing fingers. You don't see none of that anymore, do you? Perhaps Alvarez could be captain in time to come. I don't know, because we don't know who our captain's going to be going for, do we? Yeah, I know, mate. The thing is, Thomas, we're doing bad in the league, mate, and we're only 1 or 2 results away from meltdown, mate. Meltdown. Yeah, definitely. Younger people, innit? Rumour has it Moyes picks the team. He's told now. Rumour has it Moyes picks the team. He's told now. Don't know, mate. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Antonio, mate. There were rumours 3 weeks ago, and I fucking reported on it, saying he's got a contract. Now they're saying they are going to give him a contract, a huge contract. So I'm really confused now. And I think the club haven't come out yet, have they, officially, over Souček's apparent extension, Antonio's apparent new contract, wage rise. I don't know what's going on, mate. Don't know what's going on with that. Yeah, jokers, aren't they, mate? Absolute jokers, VAR. Absolute jokers. Yeah, me and Steve are on the same wavelength, mate. Oh, is he? Oh, shame, innit? I like that boy. He had that something about him. Good lad he was. Yeah. How you doing, Trapstar? Cheers, a rum and coke to you, my man. Very, very happy with him, man. Solid signing by a technical director, mate. Like, kudos. The only thing is, I think the technical director bought Mavropanos, and a lot of you, rightly so, are okay with him, but still reserving your judgment. I'm a bit worried about him playing sort of week in, week out, flat back for Premier League. Let's see how it goes. He'll be great in the back three with wing backs, no problem. And I bet you Agard will be really good as well. But you really want to judge him in a flat back four. That's where you really have to defend, don't you? But Alvarez has been good. A really good CDM. Nice and tidy. Tenacious. Bit of a fan favourite. Does the simple things right. Gets it. Passes it quick. That's all you want, mate. Yeah, really happy with him, mate. Fucking still finishing 14th, 13th, 12th, 11th, haven't we, mate? Absolutely same. And I'm just saying, 8, 9, 10 fucking windows, we still ain't got a striker. Absolutely mad. And listen, I used to look up to Moyes at Everton. They fucking had a striker then, didn't they? Or didn't they? What is up with that guy? Samuel, how you doing? Good, mate. Thank you. Oh, mate. Steve, you need to get yourself a gerbil, my man. Get yourself a gerbil. Talk to at night. Oh, mate. But seriously, for me, result-wise, no problem. Clean sheet, 1-0. Top of the league. I think we need one more point to go through. There's going to be a lot of Champions League teams dropping into this competition. It's going to be far harder than the conference. But yeah, listen, one defeat in 18 European games. It's just a shame that when we do see the second team playing, they don't look that good. They're not threatening the first team. And so we're ending up with 7, 8, 9 players in that squad who are not worthy of a first team start. Through capability, I think, and you got people like Mbuma not getting a chance. And then I'm pulling my fucking hair out thinking, all that money we've spent, all those windows, 2, 3, why have we ended up like this? So I think there's not a lot of thought that's gone into these transfers in terms of how they can improve us, how we're going to play. You know, like Tottenham play a high line. They've got apparently that Dutch defender they've got, he's the fastest fucking defender in the Premier League. Why don't we get fucking players like that? And they don't cost more than Agard. We need more pace in this team still. And it's still one of the oldest teams in the league. You know, when you look at Antonio 33, our 2 fullbacks, the goalkeeper's obviously going to be 30 odd, right? Ward-Prowse is 30 this month, like I told you. We still need to... Benrahma's 29 next birthday, everyone. We need to bring the age down rapidly, right? There's still a lot of issues. Like I said, you're going to give the keys to the new manager. There's going to be a lot of things he's going to have to do, mate. And whether he gets the money or not, I don't know. Fucking dirty git. TK. Yeah, definitely, mate. There's all these rumours that Antonio gets into a mood when a striker comes and then he starts putting things out in the papers, and I don't know. And I've also heard that Antonio's a bit of a law unto himself. What he does around the ground, he just like the club don't want him to do that podcast with Callum Wilson. Both Newcastle and West Ham have told their respective players they're not fucking listening because there's nothing in the contract that stops them from doing it. But the club have told them don't fucking do it. And if I was told don't do it, out of respect to my employer who's giving me all this money and a stage to play and the life, I'll say fuck you, I ain't doing it. You don't do it while you're playing. And I don't listen to it, but what I'm told is they just take the piss out of West Ham. Or Callum Wilson takes the piss out of Antonio. It's a fucking joke. And these are the things Antonio does. Like it's just fucking... You know, some of the people are just fucking pain in the arse, mate. Are you talking about Zuma? What's happened with Zuma? Anyone know? Let me know in the chat what's happened with Zuma. I don't know. Don't know what's going on. Keep going for a couple more minutes, but what is it? Thursday, Friday, tomorrow. Then we've got Forest on Sunday, 2:00. Early game. Yeah, see how it goes. But we definitely we need a win home to Forest. If you've got no points at Brentford, you've got no points at Everton, you can't fucking lose to Everton and Forest in 2 consecutive games at home in the league. If that fucking happens, if that bloody happens, mate, no one can protect anything, mate. Oh, yeah, that's it, mate. Yeah. Yeah, what's the injury? Is it ligaments, isn't it, mate? Yeah. He sounds like a darts player's name, doesn't he, mate? Van der Ven. Oh, mate. Oh, Dean Ashton was good. Even Arnie done well for a while. Saka, I used to love Saka. He's a bit mad, though, isn't he? So it's been a while. But before Moyes came along, we've forgotten what it's like to sign players, what it's like to buy strikers. And fucking, that's what, as a kid, that's what I live football for. Strikers, Tony Cottee, goals. That's what kids want. They want goal strikers, goal scorers. What do we get? We get strikers. Antonio, well, thinks he's a striker. Like I kept telling you, down the halfway line, eating ice cream and doing shit like that, mate. Absolute fucking waste of time. Anyway, I've been going for 40 minutes. I need another rum and coke. I need to see the goal again. I need to gather my thoughts, and I'll definitely do a show for you tomorrow. So all of us need to sleep on this again and think about what we're going to say and do, and just get ready for the Forest game, isn't it? Yeah, get ready for the Forest game. And like you said, let's think about what formation, what team's going to play in that game. There's not much else we can do because he doesn't trust Cornet. Don't think he's going to play Benrahma in the league. I don't think Bowen and Kudos want to play up front long term. It's just not going to work. Paqueta, lively, entertaining, skillful. Got to sort of stop those one or two silly things in the game, isn't it? Where he loses it in crucial areas, which often leads to a goal, if you remember. But the boy's got a lot of talent, can hold on to the ball most of the time. Got to stop the yellow cards because a couple of them just coming back from suspension, and Alvarez got a yellow already. So yeah, and then I'm very interested to see the back four again. I'm not confident about the back four and the goalkeeper at the moment, everyone. So I'm going to look at that. I don't know much about Forest. I know they sold Johnson to Spurs, but they're kind of useful-ish. But then again, teams are getting confident about West Ham at home. Let's keep them quiet. They're not that good at the back. Let's get at them. I mean, if I was playing against Agard, I'd start bombing long balls in, all that kind of shit. So we were at home. We got started on the front foot. But without striker, how the fuck you play on the front foot? I don't get it. You can do all your tricks in and around the area, set each other up, but without that focal point, it's never going to happen smoothly. It's not going to happen. But let's see what happens. Is it going to be a 1-0 scrapey win? I kind of take that. Is it going to be 0-0, 1-1, or I don't know. We'll see. But it's getting interesting, especially in Moyes' last season. I think he'll be gone in around the window or before. I can't see it. I can't see him getting another window and then they sack him in February. This can't carry on. This form in the league can't carry on. Don't worry about Europa and the Carabao Cups. Fuck that. In the league, this form of 1 win in 5, that can't carry on. It happened last season. The fans are getting obviously not happy with it. So we're at a really cliff point. We're on the edge of the cliff, aren't we? And if we had a good season in the league, top 7, top 8, I'll be all right, more or less, I think. But then the board not extending him, and then you're trying to sign players in January, that's not a good mix either. Creates uncertainty, and that's not good. You remember Sam, he kind of knew 4 or 5 months before he ain't going to stay. It all went pear-shaped, didn't it? Strikers, my man. And people, those 3 are good, but there's another 10, 11 from the last 2 years hasn't worked out, mate. Have a look at the transfers that Moyes has brought in. It hasn't worked out for about 10 of them. The last 2-3 windows. That's frightening, Ronnie. Really frightening, bubble, mate. Hey, songs of praise, mate. Anyway, I'm going to head off. Thank you, everyone, for listening. And I'll be back tomorrow, next couple of days, with more shows and anything else that enters my weird head. So take care. Have a great, great evening. Thanks a lot for joining in.